I heard that you just the things that you asked Mitch when you met him.
Right.
What did those conversations influence in terms of your performance as Mitch? What did it change about how you would have played the character before, do you think?
I don't think they change anything because I wouldn't make up my mind how to play the character until I get information. I'm not a very academic person. I don't work that way. I work viscerally. So I would ask Mitch to give me a playlist of his favourite songs, what aftershave he wears. I wanted photographs of his family, of his grandparents, the streets he grew up in the East End. And I would take that and look at it, and then I would let that affect my subconscious and let that manifest itself.
I've heard some of the interviews you're saying that Mitch was just put in an impossible situation as a father. It's such a complex situation. How did you want to kind of present that on the screen? How do you try to convey to the audience how much of a quandary Mitch is in?
Well, it's in the script. I mean, when I had a friend of mine who worked with Amy in the music business, and I asked him, when I knew that they were going to ask me to play Mitch, I asked him what his opinion of Mitch was, and he said that he was a loving father, but he was in an impossible situation. He had a daughter who was an addict, but also the most famous woman in the world. She was a multi-millionaire. Every drug dealer in London was trying to give her drugs. So he was trying to keep her alive, and that's the hardest thing. It's an impossible situation. I don't know if I would have done any better. I think too many people make judgments because social media is an easy place to make judgment. I wouldn't have done it. You don't know what you would have done in that situation. I think it was a perfect storm, and I think the family did the best they could.
Obviously, you are playing Maurice's on-screen father in this film.
Yes.
She does a fantastic job as Amy.
She does,
There have been releases of images of paparazzi over the production of this film as well, reactions to trailers. Do you feel as equally as protective over her, do you think? Kind of like a father figure?
I did, yeah. When we was making the film, we had lots of scenes where there were paparazzi, like there were supporting artists playing paparazzi, but the real paparazzi would sneak in and take photographs, and then it would be like we were being hounded while we were making it. It was very similar to the situation with Mitch and Amy. And as an actor, as a fellow actor, I felt very protective of her anyway because it's a collaborative art form. So, I just wanted to help her as much as I could.
What do you think the shots that we see about you guys filming in Soho, around London, did that add a level of authenticity to the story which was needed for this film?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, London is one of the characters of the story, and I think you couldn't avoid that. You had to do it. You had to go out there and do it, and take all the crap that was coming your way, just like Mitch and Amy suffered.